Letter 97, intense interest and assiduity. Dear Ada, there are two forces that quietly shape a remarkable life. Not talent, not intelligence, not luck, but intense interest and assiduity. Intense interest is the spark. Assiduity is the discipline. Together, they form a lifetime engine that is far more powerful than any advantage people are born with. Most people misunderstand greatness. They think it comes from extraordinary ability. But the truth is simpler. Extraordinary outcomes come from ordinary people who sustain focused curiosity over long periods of time. This is the real differentiator. Not genius, not brilliance, sustained fascination. Intense interest. The pull, not the push. Intense interest is not something you force. It is something that pulls you. It is the feeling of your mind lighting up when you encounter a subject, a field, or a puzzle that seems to speak to you directly. Most people ignore these sparks. They bury them under obligations, expectations, or practicality. They chase what they believe they should pursue rather than what grips them from the inside. But interest is one of the most honest signals your mind gives you. It reveals where your natural energy flows and where your edge might lie. Interest is not a luxury. It is guidance. When something truly fascinates you, lean in, lean hard. Intense interest tells you what your life is trying to become. Assiduity. The discipline of showing up daily. Charlie Munger once said that assiduity, the ability to sit down and consistently work at something, explains much of his success. Not brilliance, not complexity. Assiduity. Assiduity means you return to the work even when it's dull. You stay the course even when others drift. You build momentum through repetition. You make small progress consistently. You don't rely on bursts of inspiration. You create habits that behave like gravity. Assiduity is the steady companion of intense interest. It turns fascination into mastery, and mastery into opportunity. Without assiduity, interest is wasted potential. Without interest, assiduity becomes drudgery. Together, they form the architecture of excellence. What the combination produces. When intense interest meets assiduity, something remarkable happens. 1. You learn faster. Interest accelerates absorption. Assiduity deepens understanding. 2. You persist longer. Interest energizes you. Assiduity sustains you. 3. You become exceptional quietly. While others burn out or bounce around, your slow, steady commitment compounds. 4. You move into rare territory. Most people dabble. Few people commit. Almost no one commits with curiosity. 5. Opportunities begin to find you, because competence broadcasts itself long before you say a word. The financial side of interest and assiduity. These two forces don't just shape your career, they shape your wealth. People with intense interest tend to develop rare skills, and rare skills command autonomy, flexibility, and income. People with assiduity tend to build systems, avoid debt traps, save consistently, and stay patient with compounding. Together, they create a financial life that is both resilient and upward moving. Freedom is built not just by how you handle money, but by how you handle yourself. Intense interest directs your energy. Assiduity compounds it. How to cultivate both. Follow the threads that pull you. Your future strengths hide inside your present fascinations. Make small commitments daily. The tiniest drop of progress compounds over time. Ignore the pressure to be balanced. Focused curiosity is more powerful than diffuse obligation. Choose environments that reward consistency. Chaotic cultures erode assiduity. Let go of the need to be brilliant. Brilliance is the byproduct of time and attention, not the starting point. Protect your mind from distraction. Interest dies when your attention is fragmented. Assiduity dies when your time is scattered. Aida, intense interest is the compass. Assiduity is the engine. Together they give you a life shaped from within instead of one dictated from without. Follow what grips your mind. Work at it with quiet persistence. Let the years do their work. Over time, you will look back and realize that these two forces were not just traits. They were the hidden architecture of who you became. A friend on the road ahead.